Hi, this is Renee over at Freeman Motor Company. Just wanted to give you a little walk around video of the Q5 that your wife is looking at. So here we go. Gonna walk around the sides. I'm gonna point out the scratches, the light little scratches that I saw when I was talking to the wife. I've got a couple right here, and I was telling her we can buff out some of the minor scratches and then do a little touch up on anything that's a little bit deeper, like these tiny ones. Well, these might even buff out because there's not a ridge. I can't stick my fingernail in there, but they look really nice after they've been touched up. So there's a couple little, I think this is probably the better way to get it. And they're like, as long as a fingernail, they're not very long, but I'll give you the full rundown. Also has new tires, treads very deep, no chips on the wheels there. Does have the blind spot notification. It lights up on the inside of your mirrors here. Got the full sporty luggage racks. The car is running right now as well. So then again, there's another little scratch right here that'll look pretty much invisible when you get a little touch-up paint on it. And as I was telling her, typically we would have it fixed before even putting it on the showroom floor, but we are a little behind because we just got back to a full staff because of COVID. So we're getting caught up, but sold vehicles get priority. Again, new tire, you could tell with the little circle down there, that means that we put new tires on it. This wheel does have a couple little scuffs, not too bad. Take you around the backside. Again, vehicle is running. Couple little light scratches here. Let's see if I can get it. They're not very deep, so like I was telling her, I think we can try and buff them out. Tire, new tire, tread. Wheel looks okay. Yeah, those aren't even scuffs. Those are just dirt. Love how Oregon gets dirty so fast. I just washed this car yesterday. Oh, let me check this tire for you too. Brand new tread, new tire, one little scuff here, minor one there. I don't know if you can hear the engine, but the engine is on. It also has a nice panel roof on top. The long one, which is awesome. It lights up the whole vehicle when you have it. The screen pulled back. Here's the door panels. Beautiful wood grain paneling. Your adjustment for your little mirrors. This one doesn't have the upgraded speaker system. It just comes with the factory one, which actually is pretty good. We had it booming yesterday. And then your seat adjustments will be right here. Again, seats, I do not see any rips, tears, anything that I need to point out. Let's get in here real quick. So a lot of your little gadgets and gadgets will be also accessible from the steering wheel. And you have your cruise control settings here. I was telling her you have your paddles if you want to go into manual mode, and then you can do your change gears through the different paddles up here, and then just your parking brake and stuff. You can access your navigation, you can speak to your vehicle. Shut the door here. This light is just the tire pressure here, and probably there you guys experience that with the cold weather and the changes. Forgot to fill it yesterday. We have a full service department. Actually, probably should send you a second video with that as well. But here's your screen. You can change your different drive modes, off-road, comfort, dynamic, individual, and your adjustments are all down here in the base. So this is what I was talking about here, where you can go into drive, but then you can go into your manual mode by just clicking it over. So that way, and then resume park. Here, this gets you to your main menu for all of your different options for stereo, car, vehicle settings, etc. This is a back button. This is just like a little mouse almost. You just turn it and then press down when you select something. You can also adjust and pick to your radio, and then when you click that up, it pulls up your radio. Then you can go back here and switch it, and it'll change the stations, and then when you find the one you want, you just click down. But I'm going to turn up the volume so you can kind of hear the awesome stereo system. And here's your volume control right here. Again, some pretty wood paneling here as well. So right now this is on low. So let's go a little halfway. So obviously you need to adjust the treble a little bit and do a little fine tuning on that, but it is very loud. So as I was mentioning to her, even though it doesn't have the upgrade, it's a pretty amazing stereo system. Here you have your heated seats. You can also just push this button to select your different drive modes if you want to from here. Then you can also adjust when you're going up or down hills, if you want additional traction. You have a USB port here as well. You have 4 climate controls, so each person can adjust their temperature, front seat and back seat, to be comfortable. Just to show you, these buttons all work as well, and then your seat gets nice and toasty, which is awesome for cold weather. And then the wood paneling again on that door, and then you're going to see this huge amazing panel roof, which also has those the luggage racks across, so that's nice too, a little extra protection for the window. I had messed with all the seats yesterday when I was walking her through it, so I'll go back to the back seat now. But also just to show you all the controls do work. So we can put the screen up for the window, go back and forth, and then also this front part, so you can see it's separated in half. This front part does either cock open partially or completely go back to half of the window, so that's nice. And then let me go to the back really quick. And you can open the trunk from your key, but you can also just touch it here. It'll open. Got lots of nice room back here, including the all-weather mats for inside, which is great. And right over here on this panel, you just pull and your seat will go forward. And then we can come around here. I don't have this the headrest pushed all the way in and the seats a little bit far back, but they do lay completely down. So if you want me to show you how that looks as well, I can do that. And then here we go. In the middle, you pull this little doodah down, and bam, you've got your cup holders. All the interior looks great. You've got all the pretty paneling on the doors. And then of course you just have this little button here that you push to shut the trunk again. So here it is. Let me know if you have any additional questions.